Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Wilson.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Miss Wilson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, I would like an increase in my financial support.
Okay. And your financial support or support for your children?
Support for the children.
Okay. Mr. Wilson, please.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry. Just don't do it. Okay. Do not address her. I'm talking to her. You will have your opportunity to speak. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you. Go ahead.
As I was saying, I'm already receiving child support, yes, but I would like an increase for our children.
Okay. How many children do you all have?
2.
And how much are you receiving at this time?
$1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month. Okay. And you believe that you're warranted an increase? Like, did he come into some money that you know about?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Okay. How do you know?
His secretary kind of told me.
His secretary told.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most gripping child support cases you're likely to see. Today, Miss Wilson is back in court, asking for a higher support payment. Mr. Wilson, on the other hand, isn't too happy about it. But here's where things take a turn. Miss Wilson has uncovered some new financial information, and it's all thanks to a talkative secretary who let something important slip. The judge? Not in the mood for games, and things get serious fast. This courtroom showdown is full of surprises, sharp exchanges, and a decision that might just leave you stunned. Let's get into it. Now, here comes the big question, or should we say, the $3 million question. Miss Wilson isn't just guessing here. She's come prepared with evidence, and with that unexpected help from the secretary, her argument gets a major boost. But the real moment to watch? Mr. Wilson's reaction. Trust us, you won't want to miss what happens next.
Did she tell you something or did you ask her to look for you?
No, honestly, she just brought it to my attention.
Sounds like you need a new secretary. She's just telling your ex-wife all of your business?
I don't know what she's talking about.
It's his ex-lover.
Ex-lover. Okay. We're not going to get into all of that. That has nothing to do with this court.
Thank you.
Mr. Wilson, no, I don't need you to thank me, sir.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go. What is she talking about?
Well, I have an interest in an oil and gas, 2 oil and gas partnerships.
Okay.
But really, it's been a dud. We hadn't made any money until the last year we made some money.
What's some money?
I don't know how much the partnership made, but I received a $50,000.
Let me ask this question. When I ask a question, just answer it.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't need all the extra.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money are we talking about?
Well, the partnership itself made about $3 million.
$3 million?
But I received $50,000 distribution.
The classic I never got the money defense. A solid effort, but the law doesn't let you off that easy. Even if the money didn't show up in Mr. Wilson's personal account, the court can still treat it as income, and judging by the look on the judge's face, she's not convinced one bit. Stick around, Mr. Wilson is about to get a serious dose of reality.
You received 50?
I didn't receive $50,000. $50,000.
Did you come in my courtroom to play games? I'm really not here to play games with you.
No.
He does that a lot.
Your Honor, she's talking when I'm talking.
And I'll get to her in just a minute, ma'am. I'll need you to save your comments until I return to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Wilson.
Yes.
Now you stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, correct?
No.
Okay, so tell me what's up with the $50,000?
Well, the partnership paid a debt of mine in the amount of $50,000.
Okay, so your partnership paid a debt of $50,000. What debt was that?
It was to the IRS.
Okay, all right. So you know that we could deem that as income, right? For purposes of calculating your child support.
But I didn't even receive, it didn't even touch my bank account.
It doesn't have to touch your bank account. And under Texas law, I could deem that $50,000 as income, although it's not income producing. What else? Where else you work?
Well, I'm an attorney.
Okay. What type of law do you practice?
Criminal law.
Criminal law. All right. How much money you make there?
Well, it ebbs and flows.
Well, answer the question, Mr. Wilson.
Judge, stop wasting my time. You received $50,000, right? Mr. Wilson. No, Judge. Then explain the $50,000. Mr. Wilson. Well, My business partnership paid off a $50,000 debt I owed. Judge: What debt? Mr. Wilson: It was to the IRS. Judge: Okay. Just so you're aware, that $50,000 can legally be counted as income when we calculate child support. Mr. Wilson: But I never even saw the money. It never hit my account. Judge: It doesn't have to. Under Texas law, we can still treat that amount as income, even if it's not from a regular paycheck. Then came another question, Judge. Where else do you work? Mr. Wilson: I'm an attorney. Judge: What kind of law? Mr. Wilson: Criminal law. Judge: How much do you make? Mr. Wilson hesitates, then throws out a number. About $83,000. But hold on. The judge isn't taking his word for it. She looks at the tax return, and the numbers don't match up. Not even close. Here's the thing. In court, your paperwork has to back up your story. If it doesn't, you're in trouble. And right now, the judge is putting the pieces together, and it's not looking good for Mr. Wilson. Will he finally come clean? Let's find out.
About 80,000. I bring home about 80,000.
All right, let me look at some documents you turned in here. According to your documents, your tax return last year was $72,000. That's about accurate?
That sounds about right.
Okay, so let me tell you what we're getting ready to do. That $50,000, that was the distribution, right? That's your testimony, right? Your tax returns are correct, right?
Well,
Are your tax returns correct or they incorrect? Is it as simple
according to my
yes or no?
CPA.
According to your CPA. Okay. According to that, I have your off doing the gross from the $50,000. That brings your gross to $42,000, $4,200, excuse me. The net of that is $3,510.58. And then, according to your tax return, you make $72,000 in your business, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So that gross is $6,000, which brings that net to $4,779.38. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$161.
$161. Let me just make sure. Is that what you're looking at in front of you? Okay, I'm just making sure. I have your document here. $161. You're going to be responsible for reimbursing that to her.
Thank you.
Yes, so.
Well, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do you a favor. That's just what the law says. Okay, so adding your two net resources together, I have $8,289.96. Reimbursement for the health insurance. Prior to adding the reimbursement, it comes out to $2,072.50. Reimbursement of $161 gets you to $2,233.50 because your income did increase from the time that you all got a divorce.
Can I say something?
Can you ask me the question without wasting my time?
Oh, here we go. Mr. Wilson just tried to flip the script. He's pulling out Instagram posts, trying to use Miss Wilson's vacation photos as evidence. But here's the thing. Child support isn't about where Miss Wilson travels or how she spends her free time. It's about making sure their kids are taken care of, and judging by the judge's face, she's not having any of it. That argument? About to be dismissed quicker than you can say irrelevant.
On her Instagram, that she goes on a lot of trips. I just think this extra money is going to go to these trips. I really don't think it's going to go to anything related.
That is not true. That is not true. You need to stop it.
Excuse me. Both of you need to stop it. Both of you need to stop it. It's fake. Excuse me. When I talk, the two of you be quiet. Now I see why y'all got a divorce. Y'all cannot get along.
No, we got a divorce because he cheated.
No, let me tell you about this. I don't care if he cheated. I do not care about her Instagram. All I care about is the money that you've made to make sure that your children are taken care of. According to the documents that your CPA produced, your income went up. Therefore, your children are entitled to an increase. So, final child support amount, $2,233.50. Is there anything further from either of you?
No, ma'am. That'd be great.
Thank you. Anything further, Mr. Wilson?
I guess not, Your Honor.
Well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there it is. $2,235.50 in monthly child support. The judge made it clear. Personal drama doesn't matter in court. What matters is what's fair for the kids, and judging by Mr. Wilson's expression, he did not see that coming. But when you come to court trying to play games, you've got to be ready for the consequences, from hidden income to social media distractions. This case had it all. What do you think? Was the judge's decision fair? Or did Mr. Wilson end up with a short end of a stick? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoy these real courtroom showdowns, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cases that'll keep you hooked. We'll see you in the next one.